So I want you to think of the last team that you were involved in, whether it be at work or at school. Was it effective? Did you feel that your voice was heard and your opinions were objectively listened to? So I think first it's important to discuss what exactly groupthink is, which is a collective thought with a loss of individualistic thinking. William White Jr. in 1952 was the first to coin the phrase. If you're looking at the stages of group development, stage 3, the norming stage, is where this is most commonly occurring. There is underlying pressure to perform in any team. So Irvin Janis wrote The Victims of Groupthink, which highlighted 8 symptoms of groupthink. Number 1 is the illusion of invulnerability. Number 2 would be the belief that there is an inherent morality in the group. The third would be rationalization, which is where you downplay possible issues that could be occurring or high risk that could happen. Just like the Challenger, the group at NASA who was involved in the Challenger downplayed the risks of the O-rings, and well, we know what happened there. I just briefly want to go through the other symptoms. There's symptom 4, stereotypes about groups, where you might feel a group is one way or believes certain things when they actually do not, or they're performing a certain way when they're not. Then you have self-censorship, where you may not say things because you don't want it to negatively impact how you're viewed. Then you have direct pressure, which is from the group. The group will directly pressure you to conform. Then you have mind guards, which are built to protect the group, even if the group maybe isn't an effective group and the subject matter or the group composition is not favorable. Now that I've relayed to you how imperative it is not to have groupthink in your group or your team to be effective, let's talk about how to overcome groupthink. So there's a couple ways as a leader. One is to encourage team members to voice their opinions and to validate them. Then there's, as a leader, you can be objective. Also, you can assign the same problem to different teams and see how they come up with a resolution and what the resolution is. Is it the same? And why is it not the same if it isn't? And other ways you can circumvent and overcome groupthink are to ask for input from the outside experts. They might know best. Also, appoint an antagonist to provide a dissenting view, one that might offer, shed some light on critical issues that you may not have thought of. Also, you can create subgroups within your team. So if you have a team, you can have subgroups, work on the problem, and then report back to the main group and see what the differences are. You can also have a last second chance meeting. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope I've explained and sold you on how imperative it is to not have groupthink in your teams and how to overcome those issues. When they have a great day.